That ain't my baby. You thought I was slipping, but this pimpin', that ain't my baby. When we slid in them covers, I threw on that rubber. That ain't my baby. No, pull out game way too strong. What do you take me for? You think I'm crazy, but that ain't my 2 shots with Julia, I had to know ya. I'm glad I didn't waste no time. I can figure out what you like. Be much like you taking me home tonight. And you showing out in that under outfit, looking all bad, looking real thick. Got you twirling those curls, really want it. Come and let me give it to you, take this real dick. I'm too focused. I'm the side nigga and I know it. Now you texting me, you pretty gonna be joking. So if it's my baby, I'll take care of that. Women run the game and I'm aware of that. I know I fucked too good on that night, but you ain't finna fuck up my life. That ain't my baby. You thought I was slipping, but this pimpin', that ain't my baby. When we slid in them covers, I threw on that rubber. That ain't my baby. Nah, pull out game way too strong. What do you take me for? You think I'm crazy, but that ain't my baby. It was just some late night sex, tryna be a lifetime stress. I was strapped with the latex, I think I need a DNA test. You was just some late night sex, tryna be a lifetime stress. Strapped up with the latex, I just got my DNA test. Girl, that ain't my baby. You thought I was slipping, but this pimpin', that ain't my baby. When we slid in them covers, I threw on that rubber. That ain't my baby.
Being exclusive.
What's good, people? It's your man KB and welcome to Easy on the Eyes podcast. What's good? If you can hear me real good in the background, Jay, let me get a thumbs up. All right. We is definitely in the building. Big up to my man. We rolling with Jay today, tonight. I think on solo. I don't know if Taz and T-Naz gonna pull up or not. But Jay definitely in the building, and we got a lot of shit to talk about because we ain't seen y'all in about 2 weeks. Yeah, man. But right now, oh my bad, I ain't mean to mute her. We talking about checking on me. All right, there we go. I want to turn it down a little bit. That's what I want to do. So how everybody doing today? Yeah, man, we got a lot in store. We missed out on some things. T Nasty ain't even in here, so I could talk about being the guru. But we in here. Picks, your NFL picks. So if y'all trying to parlay something, y'all know to stay tuned. Type your questions in the chat. We definitely gonna get at them. Quick note. This Sunday, got Brianna, the model Brianna will be interviewing her this Sunday. Same time, 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know how we do. All right. Next Saturday, if you're in the Oklahoma area, we are ready for the adult prom downtown Sheridan. Get your tickets now. Follow me on all platforms so you can hit the link and get that special Easy on the Eyes discount right now. And I can give you the link. You can grab your ticket for $35. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring up my man Jay. Jay, what's good with it? Hold on. We got a comment in the chat. Boxy Kevin, what's up, man? What's up, big Boxy Kevin? And look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin the link in here a little later. So, Kev, if you got questions, I'll be able to pull you up and you can ask your questions on the live with us, guys. What up with it, Jay? What's good, man?
Yo, I'm good, man. No complaints at all. Life is good. Every day alive is a good day. Black men stand up. That's what we got to do as black people. We got to stick together. That's what I'm going to tell you. Stick together, and if we stick together, we bond together. We can grow together. If we stick together, it's power in numbers. That's what we got to realize. Black people stand up. One love.
Right. Now, Now we ain't chopped it up. We had a couple weeks where we wasn't on for the last 2 weeks pretty much, right? And I feel as though you was taking a little shot dealing with this little Kyrie incident and everything that's going on with Nike. That's one thing. That's what I got. We need to do is stick together because these fools always run around talking about canceling everybody and what they won't do. And me personally, I posted on here. I talked about it on the channel. But it's like a lot of brothers, they jumped the gun. Everybody went to pull their knives out, pull their swords out, and was ready to start slicing and dicing. And Negroes ain't even go watch the video though. That's what I gotta say. They ain't seen the video. I seen it, and I ain't see nothing anti, no nothing on there for real. To be honest with you, yeah, I mean. But how you feel about that? How you feel about what's good with Nike and what's going on, and Adidas for real, because they canceled, yeah, and we ain't even the
Well, I
forums,
mean, it's we live in a cancel culture, right? But what what's so funny about this, KB, is the cancel culture is only strictly for black people. They don't cancel anybody
right,
else. Trump said all these negative things about all these different races, but he ain't canceled. He still got his buildings.
right,
He still got his millions. He did whatever he want to do. Why is it that if we say something, we get canceled? It just goes to show you that racism is still alive. Racism still exists, and it's so unfair. So that's why I'm telling black people to stand up. If we don't stand
right,
up, we'll never stand up, and we're not going to stand for each other.
and
If we
it's
stand on
crazy
each other's
because
shoulders, how powerful can we be? We lack power. Without power, you can't make change. So until we learn how to stick together, we will never have power. We never can create.
right, and man, it's just sad, man, how quick we are, like you said, to do each other in, because we supposed to, I know a whole bunch of things we supposed to been canceled, and folks still support. And what's crazy was this Sunday I got an interview with a brother. There's something that happened in one of the stores where he was out shopping and he went live with it. He was actually live and recorded it all. So I'm gonna interview him about his experience. But what people don't know, what some people don't know, this whole platform was built for us to showcase who we are in the fashion world. Yeah, I mean, as far as the designers, the stylists, and the models, and all that stuff like that, you know, because we are the trends. We're the trendsetters and everything, right? So why don't we have a platform to support us? We need to be supporting us instead of going to pay that $5,000 for some red bottoms and all that stuff like that. It's a lot of good black designers, brown designers, people with brown skin, out here doing that thing in this fashion world. But that's what we talk about. That's what we chopping it up with. Over here today, we got fantasy tips, all your picks. Hey, I've been feeling like a guru though. I've been feeling like a guru, Jazz. I mean, Jay, I've been picking and picking and picking.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't struck, but for 2 weeks straight, I was the last one of the last men standing head to head. It was only what was it? It was only the over and under they
yeah,
did
you
me
be
in.
feel like a guru.
Yeah, I've been feeling like the guru, man. I look, I
Yeah,
even got the little picture.
I
I ain't
hear
even
that,
pull it up
man.
because, I mean. So what we got? What
But
we got
good
good?
days, we had bad days. Like,
So what we got good? What's kicking off? Hit the hits. Let us know what we got going on today.
so this is for because I talked to him earlier this week, and he wanted to mention that his Washington Commanders beat my Eagles and stopped them from being undefeated. So I'll talk briefly about that, But at the end of the day, those three turnovers that Philly had caused that to be such a game. If you look at it, with two turnovers, it was 23-21, and Philly had the ball. And then he got her, and they dragged him down by his face mask, and hurt, and they didn't call a penalty. And that was one of the reasons why they were Warriors. I know they ran the ball effectively, but if you look at that, even with all that and them not having possessions, they were still in the game. So kudos to Washington Commanders coming in with a good game plan. But And the day still won, and we're still flying high. But now let's get into these games. I haven't been here for a while, and going forward, I will be here 2 weeks off, and I wasn't able to give you your fantasy picks or your picks for the game so you can parlay. You can be here again, waiting on my guy Taz and waiting on for Troy to get on. But for now, let's go on and be a one-man show. I have no problem with that. As we saw last night, the Tennessee Titans beat the Green Bay Packers. And it's been a rough year for Aaron Rodgers. Ever since he lost Devontae Adams, it's been rough. Yesterday, he didn't perform well, and he's one of the reasons why they lost. They lost 27-17. With the same game plan, run the ball with Derrick Henry, Tannehill, make a couple plays, and play good defense. So, with that being said, they were victorious. And now you have Green Bay sitting at 4-7. Nobody would have thought that happened coming into the season. But nobody had been 4-7 after 11 weeks. So now you have Tennessee at 7-3 leading that division and will probably be victorious again, but we got to see what happens in the playoffs because that's what happens with Tennessee. They're a great regular season team. So let's jump into these games. The first game we have is the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons are at home, but we have a resurgence. I know that Taz said that Chicago bad Justin Fields. If you look at these last 4 weeks, Justin Fields has an awakening. Ever since they beat the New England Patriots on Monday night and washed the Patriots up on Monday night, Justin Fields has been a new guy. And I think that the coaching staff has said, and since they've done that, he's been the leading scorer as far as quarterback position, putting up 45, 55, all these numbers. You're not here to not us. In this game, we have Atlanta coming off of a terrible Thursday night game. I think Justin Fields has and I got Chicago, Atlanta, and Justin Fields running for over 100 yards. Also, what we saw, the Titans has been scoring touchdowns in the last couple of weeks since we had to reach Justin Fields. On Atlanta, we had Marcus Mariota back on, who's been running the ball. Drake London, but Kyle Pitts just can't get unwrapped. So no, a lot of people put a lot of him early in but he hasn't produced. That's it all. So there's one game for you guys. If y'all looking at plays, I'm really thinking Justin Fields from Atlanta coming back home and having a big game. So let's jump on the next game. We got the Cleveland Browns trying Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, and Josh Allen has thrown 2 interceptions. It's been a snowstorm in Buffalo, so they're moving. So I had Buffalo winning, but now they're moving the game to Detroit, where it's going to be inside. Stephon Diggs will have a big game. Y'all will come into Cleveland. In 2 weeks, when he comes back, they're going to be playing Houston. I put that in place, that the team he came from and he traded from, and they had all those allegations against him. We'll get that in 2 weeks, though. So I got Buffalo over the Browns. So Buffalo over the Browns is a great parlay, because I know for sure that Buffalo's going to win. What up, Taz? Glad you could join us, brother. Taz, you hear me?
Yo,
I can hear you. Hey, I can hear y'all.
We'll
I'm
wait
here.
for
I'm here.
Taz to get
I'm
I'm here.
linked up. And as I was saying, I got both.
yeah, yeah.
All the receivers to hit that turf and be faster and faster. Stephon Diggs and Davis will have big games. They run the ball and 2 interceptions in the last 2 games. Can't turn the ball over. If you turn the ball over, that causes games to be closer than what they're supposed to be, and causes you to lose the games. Taz, can you hear me? Okay, so the Carolina Panthers going against the Baltimore Ravens. Carolina and Mayfield, so you know that's going to be a disaster. We have Lamar, who was out of practice today but and a bye, looking to make a statement. And I have them following. You got Gus was coming back off of injury. So he's going to have Mark Andrews coming off injuries as well. So I have Baltimore winning and moving. No problem. We'll move on. The next game on tap is the Detroit Lions. Now, Jared Goff has been up and down. And that are overperforming. So they have been an upstart team running the ball with Saquon Barkley of plays for them to be successful. So I don't have these.
Go ahead. I hear y'all. I hear y'all.
Okay. What up, Troy? What's going on, man?
Let's get it.
Okay, so let's get to it. You know, I already went through a lot of games. The games I'm on right now is Detroit Lions going against the New York Giants. So I'm gonna let you speak on it first, and then I'll fill it in after you.
Oh, how I feel right now, I got the Giants over Detroit. I do. I definitely do. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm not really all the way sold on 2 players winning, but I got them beating Detroit. I got Saquon running for once.
Yeah, what up,
160.
Taz? You finally in the building.
Yeah. And I'm almost settled. I got some heat for y'all tonight. Yeah. What's up, fella?
Yeah, yo, I'm waiting on the plumber, man.
Let's make it happen. I love it.
Yeah, got off a little late tonight, man.
T Money. T Nasty. I'm gonna call you T Money. I know it was T Nasty, but I'm still gonna call you T Money. But go ahead, Troy.
What Carolina, New York. New York,
Detroit.
Yeah,
Detroit,
we got the week. I kept waiting on them to lose, man. They seem like they for real. I'm gonna go with them over Carolina. They're at home. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Quarterback.
it's
quarterback.
Detroit. It's Detroit against New York.
Oh, Detroit against New York. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at it. 50 to 8. 50 people. 50. It's 58 people. 58 people. 50 people for Detroit. 50 for New York. 8 for Detroit. Detroit. They need some more players. They play hard, but they come to New York. Like I said, Barkley, he back in the rare form. When healthy for the past, in my opinion, when healthy for the last damn near since he's been in the league, when healthy, he's the best running back in the league, if you ask me. So I'm looking for him to have a big game. Looking for the quarterback to play solid. New York will win that. It's gonna be tough.
You tripping. You tripping.
Cool. I'm tripping about what? Barkley being the best running back?
Saquon, the best back in the league. You is tripping. You ain't talking about Penn State. I know you ain't talking about. And you got Derrick Henry out here doing what he doing.
You tripping.
You is tripping.
You tripping. Barkley, man, when healthy, he's the best running back in the game, man.
When healthy, Derrick Henry's still the best running back in the game.
Man, Derrick Henry, man, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's just a better man. But I'm like you said, the game, Detroit, they're gonna come, they're gonna fight hard. But I got them losing by 10. I got them losing by 27-17. They might score on them, but 27-17. But the score is not 27-17. The score is not going to be a reflection of how the game was played. They might score a late touchdown or something like that. I'm just giving them benefit of the doubt. They get to 17 in garbage time.
Yeah, I got the Giants winning. They're a surprise team. Nobody had them being 7-2 after 11 weeks. I think Saquon Barkley, I don't think he's the best back when healthy. I think, he's not a guy to run through between the tackles. He try to bounce everything to the outside. You got all these other guys out here, Chris McCaffrey. You got Chris McCaffrey. You got Derrick Henry. You got Kamara. You got all these other running backs out here that are really backs that can do a lot. So Saquon is a good back, and he's having a great season. But his problem is, like we always say, it's about availability. He hasn't been available, so we can't put him on action.
It's a matter of time. Just like Chris McCaffrey. It's a matter of time before you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that's why I say I can't put him up in that upper echelon because you gotta be out on that field. But I got the Giants winning 28-17. I got Saquon having a big game. Daniel Jones making a couple plays, throwing it to Darius Slayton, who's been really coming along these last couple weeks. On the Detroit side, Jared Goff is not that guy. Come on, man. I already talked about it anyway.
No, we're going to just go ahead.
I already talked about it before you got on.
Let me do my thing. So, let me do my thing because I'm going to talk about that again. But meanwhile,
Jared Goff is not that guy. Jared Goff is not that guy. So they're not going to be able to sustain, and they're going to lose that game. So, you have Swift from a fantasy standpoint. You have Jamal Williams running the ball. You have Amon St. Brown that might get off. But like Troy said, they'll score a touchdown late. The score is not going to be indicative of how dominant be in that game, So let's jump to the next game. We got the New York Jets going against the New England game when they played early in the season. Zach Wilson became Zach Wilson, throwing 3 interceptions and allowing them to take over the game the whole time. So to go to you, Taz, what you think about this game?
Oh, new game?
Yeah,
new game.
I ain't saying nothing. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold up. You saying is the Commanders who y'all playing again?
No, we ain't even talking about that. We ain't talking about that. He's talking about the Jets in New England.
He talking about the
Say that
Jets
one
and New
more
England.
time.
Jets
Huh?
and the Patriots.
He talking about the
Jets and the
Jets and New England. We ain't talking about that. Y'all, you don't. Just let me do my thing meanwhile, because I'm going to talk at the end.
I'm going with
Since
I'm
I
going
missed
with
that
the
part.
Jets.
See, James think he's slick. He tried to hurry up and do it before I got on here.
I'm going
It
with
ain't
the
my fault that y'all dudes was late, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you right.
yeah.
Time, my
I'm
brother.
dealing with,
It's
I'm
all
dealing
about
with something with my home
punctuality.
front.
I'm just getting out the plantation.
I'm dealing with something with my hot water heater, yo. So I'm gonna be in and out a little bit if the man need me.
I got you, yo.
All right.
I got you.
Let him go.
It's all
I
good.
got my thing.
Go ahead, Taz. Go ahead, Taz. The Jets.
I'm going with the Jets. I'm signed. I'm sold on the Jets.
The Jets and the Patriots. Go ahead.
I'm going with the Jets. Yes, indeed. I'm going with the kid with the best name in the league. What's his name? Sauce. What's the cornerback name? Saucy is number one for the Jets. The one that's better than Diggs. The one that's better than Diggs right now. Yes, I'm calling it. Yes, that cornerback. I'm going with the Jets. I love their head coach. I love their head coach. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's the time. It's change for it's a time for a change in the AFC East. Belichick ain't running this shit no more. It's up in the air. Well, Miami gonna take the whole shit, but right now I got the Jets. Taking my draft.
Go ahead, Troy.
I'm going with New England. The pool got it 31-27 New England. I'm going with New England for the simple fact I still don't believe in the Jets. They're a young team. Still don't believe in them. Belichick, number one coach that you gotta account for. He's really a 12th man on the field. You gotta account for him. And game is in New England. I'm gonna give it to New England. Divisional games gonna be tight. Gonna be a good game. 24-21, New England.
I like it.
I like it. I like the score.
I don't have faith in is Zach Wilson. What I don't have faith in is Zach Wilson. You can talk everything you want about the defense, Taz. Zach Wilson to turn that ball over like he did last. He turned it 3 times. 3 interceptions.
He's still a baby.
Them being other probably was going to be bad. You know, Sauce Gardner's going to have a good game, but I think they'll run the ball down that throat. In a close game, in a low-scoring game, 9-13. You know, a field goal fest, a lot of field goals, and tough defense. Yeah. From a fantasy standpoint, Ramon Stevenson been running the ball really well. Have been playing well at all. So I'm not sure exactly why he's back. It's tough to say. You know, with Zach Wilson behind the center, I don't know what's going to happen. So, like I said, I got it 19-13. And let's go to the next. Since you want to have your hat on, Troy, this is the next game on the deck.
New game.
We have the Washington Commanders. Washington against the Houston.
It is getting a little cold outside.
Look at it.
It is getting a little cold outside.
Yeah. Washington Commanders against the Houston Texans.
Okay.
So go ahead. Washington Commanders against the Houston Texans.
58 people, the pool got it. 6 brave souls went with Houston. We're going to go down there. We're going to put that work in. We're going to punish them boys. We ride the tail of Heineken. And the thing, like I said, man, like all these teams that start out fast, they peaking. They peaking like there's no room for improvement. Sometimes it's good to start out slow. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a train, you were the pilot, you were engineer. Once that thing build up, they get the cranking.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to stop. And that's what them skins. We're gonna ride Heineke. I say we're gonna stop. We're gonna set that run down. A lot of 3 and out for them. It's still up in the air whether Chase. I think I heard something about they might be holding Chase out one more game. But our defense is playing stout right now. 31-10, Skins.
What?
31-10, Skins. He will find Scary Terry a lot. He gonna get on page with Dotson. But a heavy dose of Scary Terry. Scary Terry over about 130 yards receiving. He gonna catch him long, and he gonna catch him a lot short. 2 touchdowns, 130 yards receiving. We got my man, got shot in late August with Robinson. Got shot in late August, right? Got shot in late August. Twice in the leg. Then turn around. 8-9 weeks later in November, he carrying 4 Eagles on his back for first down. 31-10. New game. It's getting a little warm in here.
I disagree with that. Go ahead, Taz.
Is this better for you? Huh? Just to say Washington on that?
Go ahead, Taz.
Who do I have a quarterback? Who do I have a quarterback? Sorry.
He carrying on.
I don't even know the team.
What's the other quarterback?
Carrying on, yo. Go ahead, Taz.
It's cool. What's the other quarterback? Who do I have a strong quarterback?
I don't even know the dude's name.
Oh, for
who do I have a quarterback?
Oh, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Who you talking about? For the Eagles?
Who you talking about for Houston?
I mean, for Houston.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Who you talking about?
No, I was asking a question.
Who's the star quarterback for Houston?
Where they playing the game at? Where's the game being played at?
It's being played in Houston.
Yeah.
They're playing it for Houston is David Mills. David Mills.
It might as well be Dante's Dean.
I'm taking Washington.
Look, he don't want to do it. He hate to do it. Just like that. He taking Washington. Swallow your pride, man.
I'm taking Washington 24-10.
Look, now what it says. Okay. Hey, people, we put the beat down on them. They got to go with us. Yeah.
Let's stay on script, yo. Let's stay on script. So
yeah, we stand on script.
Let's stay on script. Let's stay on script. Let's stay on script. It's my turn, yo. It's my turn. Let's stay on script, yo.
It ain't a new game. Go ahead.
Washington Commanders 5-5. Blah 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 blah. 7-1. So I'm gonna go with the Commanders. What Heineke better not do is drink Heinekens. That's what he better not do. You know what I'm saying? I know he buying everybody joins after he get a victory. Blah 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 blah. So I got the Commanders with Gibson and Brian Robinson running the ball. I don't know nothing about no Scary Terry. He's not gonna have a big game. They're gonna pound the ball like they did before, and they're gonna play tough defense. I think Damian Perez still gonna run the ball. David Mills don't have anybody to throw to. So I got the Commanders win 27-14. And it been a boring game. Nobody gonna want to watch. So that's what I got. So let's go to the next game. We got the Los Angeles Rams going against the New Orleans.
Oh, it's a new game? It's a new game? Hold up. Go ahead. Proceed, Ted.
I'm going with the Rams. Hold up before we go. Dumbo up 24-0. All right, but now I'm going with the Rams. I just had to put that out there. I'm going with the Rams, and because they can't go no further down, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They ain't having a good year. They got a lot of injuries and things of that nature. However, I don't see them losing them. So I'm gonna go. I think they're gonna try to make a statement. I'll say 35-21. Yeah, I'm going that high.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay there. I'm staying right there.
I don't know about that high, but I got you.
I know it's high. I know.
All right, out of 58, you got New Orleans 30. and Rams 28. However, I'm going with the Rams. New Orleans still can't make up their mind who their quarterback is. Rams don't want to get it together on offense, but the same personnel is playing. But I got whoever is the quarterback for New Orleans. I got the Rams to give them a heavy dose of pressure, and I got the Rams defense winning it for them. Low scoring game, not low scoring. I say, might be kind of close. Let's squeak it. 2014. 2014 Rams. I got it.
I like it. I like it. I mean, he lost Cooper Kupp, who Stafford was the only person he was throwing to, so he's going to have to throw to, Robinson. He's going to have to start throwing to Van Jefferson and Higbee. So he's going to have a new target because his main guy is out. But the Saints, like you said, they starting Andy Dalton again. James Winston is there. I don't see how you can keep starting Andy Dalton. He's not your future when you got James Winston on the sideline. So I got it in a low-scoring game. Both of these teams have trouble scoring. I got it 17-10. It's going to be game. Defense going back and forth. And if deep touchdown and Matthew Stafford find some way to get the ball to Robinson or Van, he hasn't been thrown to for 10 weeks. So I think that's going to happen. The Rams can't really run the ball. I think the Saints can run the ball, but the Rams defense has been playing pretty well. So 17-14, close game. And some way, somehow, the Los Angeles ekes it out. The next game is the Philadelphia first-place Eagles going against the Indianapolis. So go ahead, Taz. I'll let you start.
Been a long time. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to my GM, my owner, for recognizing that since Davis went down, that we need some more bulls in the middle. They went right out there.
2 big pickups.
Yeah, went right out there, got 2 big pickups. Not only were those pickups huge on the field for this year, I believe those moves that was made will help out Davis for the following for years to come. I mean, when I say he's underneath a Hall of Famer, nasty defensive tackle, sky's the limit. And I feel as though that listening to all the commentary throughout the week, listening to my coach, listening to my quarterback, them boys went right back to work. You know what I'm saying? These boys don't have no ego. These boys, they say they was happy that they even got the loss out the way. You know what I'm saying? So they could continue to play football. So I'm going with the Eagles in a blowout, nice blowout. Like, no, I ain't going. No, because this ain't gonna be the game. They gonna put it all together.
They glad they got it out the way. They got some violent players up in Philly.
28-14. No, 28-21. We'll go there. Did y'all hear me?
Troy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, 28-21. I got you.
Philly mad. They took that L. Game is in Indy. Emotions going to be high. They coming off that win under Saturday, which I think was a good pickup. Jeff Saturday, because one thing he going to do, one thing a Hall of Fame center is going to do is get that line together. And that's the foundation for any football team at any level.
I agree.
But they're going to move the ball. They're going to do it enough to try to keep it off Philly hands a little bit. But Philly, they coming off that L. They mad. I give Philly the edge. Philly going to win. It's going to be a low-scoring game because they're going to try to run the ball, take the L the ball, keep it off Philly hands. I'm going something like 21-10 Philly. 21-10 Philly. And once again, Indy gonna score late in the game. It's gonna be like 24-3, 21-3. Indy might score a late touchdown, but they gonna Philly gonna put something on them. They gonna go over there and put something on them. You know what I'm saying? Indy gonna fight, but Philly they gonna show why they 8-1. They ain't undefeated no more. They are 8-1. They gonna show why they're 8-1 team. They tops the division. But you know, with the pick, as far as the pickups they got, let me flip the script real quick and go back up to Philly. Go reference to Rocky 3, Mr. T. You know what I'm saying? Stu coming in there, teaming up with Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? What I think about that, a washed up bum trained another bum. Just like Apollo Creed and Rocky. That's what I think about. And if they come wash him again, Mr. T again, should have never came back.
So what I want to say to that is this.
So I can say you should have never came back.
No problem. And listen.
Hold up, let me tell you
why. Guys, if you fail to realize is this.
You talk about, I'm a real
No.
I told you I got about 30 hats. Ain't no commander all game.
Listen. Let me correct some things here. First off, we had 3 turnovers and we still was in the game 23-21. Let's get that straight right now. If they called a motherfucking penalty where they drag out where he hurt him, we great go in and score. So come on, yo. Y'all won the game.
That's what I've been hearing from y'all all week. That's what I've been hearing from y'all all week.
And we're still in the game.
You know what y'all sound like?
We were still in the game.
We gonna let them have that.
Look, I work with some Philly fans. You know what y'all sound like all week? Y'all know what you sound like? Y'all was hitting too hard. Y'all hurt them. Y'all was hitting too hard.
No. Right is right, yo. Right is right. Right is
I had a
right.
bunch of people. All right, now look, check it out.
Yo, not only did they not call a penalty, they hurt our player, yo. Penalty and he got hurt. That's a double dosage.
This is a hurting game.
That's messed up refereeing, yo. You can't
don't
do no
get on the
bullshit
field.
like that.
If you ain't trying to get hit, don't get on the field.
That's what I'm
Now
saying.
look.
All I know is this. If it was reversed, you wouldn't be on here talking about it.
All I know is that I told y'all, the first time you beat us, y'all came out and won, right?
We beat y'all. We
Let me tell you. Let me go.
Yeah, we lugged y'all when we beat y'all.
Let me tell you about Philly. Philly come out. Oh yeah, they come out and jump on people. Philly don't score in the second half, yo. The first game they played the Redskins, they came out, they jumped on and scored 24 points. They didn't score in the second half. And in this second game, they didn't score in the second half. Then I hear a bunch of y'all complaining, yo, so you gonna say you ain't see that face mask. So you gonna hold up. So you gonna say so Troy, you gonna say you ain't see that face mask?
Wrong. That's a wrong statement.
You gonna say you ain't see that face mask?
Yo,
you gonna say you ain't see that face mask? And you know what I said?
Yo.
That's a false
statement. They scored in the second half. They only had 14 they scored in the second half.
How many points?
They scored in the second half.
How many
They
points?
scored in the second half. So that's not
How many points? How many points?
Scored in the second half. It don't matter. You said they didn't score in the second half.
All right.
It don't matter. You said they didn't score. You said they didn't score.
I stand to be corrected, James. I stand to be corrected. But check this out.
That's all I want.
Check this out. I'm gonna end it with. So you gonna say?
All I want to.
So you gonna say you ain't see that face mask? You gonna say you? Hold on. You say you gonna say you ain't see that face mask? Damn right I saw it, but it ain't up. The ref ain't see it.
Let me say one thing before we go to the next. Not one time this week, right?
Not only that, y'all hurt him though, yo.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get hurt,
one time this week, yo. I wanted to go into detail. We lost that game, and we didn't just lose it right then and there. However, we was out of sync. That we was sleep the first half. Those by even having all those turnovers, right, and still was able to still stay in the game. It showed me something in that loss. My quarterback didn't give up. He ain't put his head down. I mean, we had some drop balls. And listen, like I said, I don't like using excuses. I don't. We lost. However, first quarter of the game, our number one receiver he was nicked. You know what I'm saying? Like
I saw that. The field turf did that.
Yeah. So, but we lost because we had four turnovers. We ain't deserve to win that game. The NFL guards, the football guards, wasn't gonna give us that game. We ain't deserve to win that game.
It ain't about the turnovers.
We could come back on 10.
It ain't about the turnovers. You know what it's about? You know what it's about?
It was 23-21. So it's,
you know what it's about?
21. So how is not about the turnovers?
It ain't about the turnovers. You know what it's about? It was about us running the ball 47 times. You ever been to Mexico?
But
you ever been out the country?
Y'all average 3 yards a carry, though. Y'all average
when you go to a foreign country.
Y'all average 3 yards a carry, yo. Y'all average 3 yards a carry. What difference does that make?
All right, 3 yards a carry? What's 3 times 4? 3 times 4 say move the damn chain.
That got to do with anything, yo.
3 times 4 say move the damn chain. We ran it 47 times. Have you ever been out the country? Have you ever been out the country? When you go to a foreign country, they say don't drink the water. We ran through y'all like foreign water. Straight up the middle. Straight up the middle between the tackles. Ran through y'all like foreign water.
So what we have is we bludgeoned y'all the first time. Y'all beat us the second. Okay. It's okay. 1-1. 1-1.
I got that.
We bludgeoned y'all the first time. Y'all beat us the second time. Who cares?
Huh?
But we know is y'all record is 5-5. Oh, y'all record is 5-5 and we 8-1. So what difference do it make? Who cares?
What was up with the rowing of the boat at the beginning of the game when y'all scored the first touchdown? What was up with the rowing of the boat?
Y'all 5-5. Y'all 5-5. We 8-1. Don't matter, yo. 5-5, 8-1.
Okay, like I said, yo.
That's it.
The same way a team can win 8 straight, they can lose 8 straight.
Can I make my pick? Can I make my pick?
Go ahead.
Wow, yo, you gonna cut the whole segment? The whole segment, huh? Let me make
my pick. Because I told y'all weeks ago it was going to happen. Y'all was laughing at me.
Still talking.
I don't like to be laughed at. I like to laugh with. I like to be laughed with. I don't like to be laughed at. Y'all laugh at me.
It's okay, yo. All I know is we 8-1, y'all 5-5. So let me make my pick, yo. I got Jalen Hurts having a big game. We're gonna run the ball down their throat. AJ Brown gonna come back and be explosive. We're gonna beat them 31-17. The next game is
I don't got that high, yo.
Okay, I mean, you know, everybody got an opinion. Yeah. Las Vegas Raiders going against the Denver Broncos, a snore fest. We got Josh McIdiot going against Daniel Think Less. Where he don't know how to think. Think less. Daniel Think Less and Josh McIdiot. 2 coaches that don't know what the hell they doing. Go ahead, Taz. I'll let you take it.
Can you repeat that one more time? Troy Cousins talking.
Okay, we got the Los Angeles Raiders with Josh McIdiot, and we got the Denver Broncos with Daniel Think Less. So there you go.
I'm disappointed at both of these teams.
Yo, you took the words out my mouth.
I'm so disappointed at both of these things to the point that I know David might cry if I say the wrong thing. Russell, I don't need listen. I'm gonna send it to the pilot. I'm gonna send it to Polly, but before I'm gonna send it to you right now because I don't even want to talk about them, but I'm going with the Broncos. I'm going with them. Going with Denver. These guys ain't even picking up. I'm going with the 21 20. No, 21 20. 24-21 Denver. Field goal will win the game.
Wow, Denver only averaging like 12 points a game, but I like it. Go ahead,
The
Troy.
Raiders stink though.
They averaging more points than that though.
Denver still got that defense.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully
Who
you ain't
got-
talked out, Troy. Hopefully you ain't talked out, man. Go ahead.
Who got a 44? Who got a 44-14? Denver. I went with Denver. I'm gonna piggyback off what Ted said, yo. Disappointed in both teams, yo. I've been going with both of these teams all year, thinking, yo, they do this week. Saying the same thing about both of them. Lo and behold, they lose. Man, I think what? Raiders had like leads of 17 or more like 5 times and lost. Like, it's just something going on over there, yo. They playing in LA. It's gonna be a low scoring game. It's in the 4:00 games too. They should have had them. They should have flew both of their ass to London so they can come on in the morning when everybody wake up. Cause you want to sleep at 4:00 watching that.
When nobody watching. When nobody
watching. Raiders will score a touchdown, kick a field goal. It's pretty much going to be played in between the 30. I got Russell putting together enough and Denver playing enough defense to kick 4 field goals, 12-10 Denver.
Okay, well, I got it. Denver is scoring about 12 points a game. Derek Carr crying.
I didn't even know that was their
last week, talking about how much. Huh?
I said, you said Denver scored 12 points a game. I didn't even know that was their average. And I said 12. 4 field goals.
Yes, and the thing is, it's like Colorado baseball. You know what I'm saying? This ain't football scores. But I got the Raiders who them only score 12 points a game. And Russell Wilson is not in the right kind of offense. Derek Carr crying at the podium last week. He still got Devontae Adams who can't be covered. And hopefully, you know, Josh Jacobs runs the ball. And Raiders score 14, they win the game because they only averaging 12 points. So I got and then the Raiders beat them early in the year. So both of these teams are going nowhere fast, and I think neither one of these coaches will be coaching next year. I think Derek Carr be out of town. Daniel Deckett don't even know what he's talking about. At the press conference, he was like, somebody's got to win. These are both good teams. Like he's on, I don't know what he's smoking, man. Neither for y'all terrible, and I got the Raiders winning 21-12. I'm gonna keep giving them that 12 because that's what their average is. I think Devontae Adams will have a big game and Josh Jacobs will run the ball. I don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to score on the Denver side. Russell Wilson's having a terrible season. He's not riding anywhere. So I don't know.
4 field goals.
Yeah, 4 field goals. There you go. Exactly. And I
see you know
Mr. Vengeance asked how it. Huh?
I keep thinking, like, cause Denver getting in the red zone, and I'm thinking, like, look, they get down there, and Russell will run one in. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting there. Raiders just finding the Raiders just. I picked Denver. The Raiders just finding ways to lose, yo.
I agree. They both are sorry.
Both are, man.
And this dude named Mr. Vince asked how his team was. Yeah. They both terrible. But I just think the Raiders can score more than them. And Denver has a good defense. But I truly believe after Derek Carr was crying on the podium, he'll come out with some passion and they'll score 14 points. And Denver can't score more than 12. So
That's
with
it.
that being said, they can't score 1 in 12. Yeah. Mr. Vegas asked how his team was. You got Fields, Henry, Montgomery, Diggs, M. Higgins. I don't know. T. Higgins, Pitts, Bill defense, Cousins, John's kicker. So you must be playing in a 10-team league because I don't know how you got all those players. But you need to check tighten in because Pitts is not getting any numbers. The rest of your team
You said something real key.
solid. This is not, number one, but you got Diggs as number one. So I would say Diggs and Higgins you put in there, and Lamb is up and down because Dak Prescott is not the real deal. But the rest of your team is solid. So good luck with it's the last week for trade one of those wide receivers and get a better second running back because Montgomery hasn't been performing because Phil's been taking on from Montgomery. So the next game we have Cincinnati Bengals coming off a bye going against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go ahead, Taz.
I'm going with the Bengals. Pittsburgh can't score. I feel like now Cincinnati with this bye, I think they're gonna get it together. They started to play a lot better than they started out. Hopefully they can keep their quarterback off the ground and block. You know, this was a problem last year, and I thought they was gonna be able to address it a little better this year. I think they drafted a lineman. However, they still blowing them up. I'm starting to feel like this is about to be Andrew Luck all over again, but I don't think he's gonna quit. But they keep on knocking. They about to make him punch drunk in a minute, man. So, but I'm taking Cincinnati. It's the AFC North. I'm going 28-16. They ain't gonna blow them. They ain't gonna blow the Steelers out like the Eagles did. So I give it 24-16. Cincinnati.
All right, Troy, it's on you.
Like you said, piggyback off Chaz again. Pittsburgh can't score, but Pittsburgh gonna fight. The game is in Pittsburgh, but Smoking Joe, he hitting his stride. Smoking Joe gonna throw for 400 on him. I'm going with the Bengals. Pittsburgh can't score, yo. They scoring 7 points. They might score a touchdown. Bengals 28-7. Bengals. Joe gonna have a big game. He gonna air it out. And they gonna blow him out. Pittsburgh don't got nothing, man.
So,
and Joe Mixon gonna do his business on the ground too.
So you made a good point, Taz, with keeping the ground. T.J. Watt has came back, and he's going to be coming off that edge. But I think I had to run Joe Mixon, go for 400 because he don't have Jamar Chase is still hurt. So he only has T. Higgins and Boyd. So and he has Hurst in the tight end position. Ever since Chase has been off, he's been struggling getting the ball down on the field. They will win the game from T. Higgins will have a big game. I think Hurts over the middle. Kenny Pickett as the rookie quarterback, he'll turn the ball over. They can't run the ball. And with that being said, I have it 28-10. I think they'll get a touchdown and a field goal. But in the long run, Joe will be able to make his plays, not going that's Cincinnati. It is a division game, but sometimes these division games are tricky because you never know how it's going to go. But Pittsburgh is in a rebuilding type situation. It's going to be one of Tomlin's worst years coaching. He's not going to end up winning 28-10. Cincinnati. So the game of the week, we got the Dallas Cowboys, sorry about that, going against the Minnesota Vikings. The game of the week, so-called. The so-called game of the week.
Wait a minute. It ain't no.
It's ass.
I want to see this game. I'm gonna pose a question at the end of this. At we done with this, because I would love y'all opinion on who y'all think is the best wide receiver is out there. However, I'm liking Minnesota on this. You know, I ain't gonna root for no Cowboys. I'm going with Minnesota on this. I feel this. I like them. I like Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I always like Minnesota. And I don't even hate the Cowboys. I don't like them, but I hate them.
I hate them.
You know. Score gonna be because Cowboys gonna fight. This gonna be a game too. Then this gonna be a game. This gonna be the two youngest. See, NFL, the two youngest. You got. Let's take this to 20. No, I'm gonna go higher than that. 32-28, Minnesota.
Okay. Go ahead, Troy.
Game is in Minnesota. Poole got it 35-23, Minnesota. Me, myself, I went with Minnesota. I think Dallas is one of them teams that I talked about earlier that came out. You know, they came out, things looked bleak after that first week. Then the backup held them down for 5 games, even though they lost one, went forward. You know, they building up, staying defense was playing great. But I think they one of them teams, man, that like kind of gelled too early, man. Now, but however, I do have them. I got Minnesota. I think it's gonna be an old-fashioned shootout. Captain Kirk and the boys gonna be ready. They riding high. They 8-1, just like the Eagles. They only lost 1 game, but they ain't undefeated. They did lose 1 game to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Barely got out of there against them Skins. Barely got out there against them Skins, but
they got out though.
They got out, but Philly didn't. But that's beside the point. Old-fashioned shootout.
That's why Minnesota got out. You forgot about that?
Old-fashioned shootout. Yeah. Tight game. Scoring all the way through. 38-35, Minnesota. All the way down to the end. Okay, the game is going to come down to the last play. It's a game, but it's a game that's going to come down, a high-score game. It's going to come down to the last play, right? But it's going to come down to the last play with Dallas with a chance to win, with Dallas with the ball. It's going to be 38-35. Dallas got a chance to score, and Dak ain't going to come through.
About right. The $40 million man not gonna come.
He ain't coming through.
What I see happening is Dallas has been unable to stop the run. Yeah. So what I've been saying lately, Dallas has been unable to stop the run. They like the 25th or 26th against the run. So if you get a heavy dose of Dalvin Cook, and then that play action up top to Justin Jefferson, Diggs ain't gonna answer, and it's. They traded for T.J. Hockenson over the middle. You got Adam Thielen on the other side. That is shaky. Besides Diggs, their back end is shaky. And you know you got Parsons coming on the blitz or whatever. But if you run right at Parsons, what are you going to do? He lighten the pants. So he can't handle those big linemen coming at him.
He's getting beat up.
I don't trust Captain Kirk, but they home. I don't trust Captain Kirk. Because they, with the skull, they're gonna be all pumped up because they 8-1 beat Buffalo 33-30 in a thriller. So they're gonna be amped up. I got them beating Dallas 35-24. I think Dallas will come to fight, but Dak will turn that ball, or one of their backs will fumble, or they have a mishap on special teams. They just that kind of team. And all they thinking about is signing Odell Beckham instead of playing football. Get your head out of your tail, and before you lose to Minnesota and then come back on Thanksgiving and lose to the Giants and you 6-5. So what I'm thinking about is that team in front of them instead of worrying about trying to woo Odell Beckham on that team, which ain't gonna make no difference because you got Dak, the $40 million man who can't get it to everybody. So it's pointless. Odell took a big game. I got
Odell coming in.
Yeah.
You said mess around, lose on Thanksgiving, be 6-5, right? That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm gonna tell you something. NFC East 10-3. NFC East 10-3. Now I say Philly gonna go. I say the Giants gonna go. It's one more spot. It's one more spot.
Maybe unless y'all beat each other up, one of y'all might go.
The East 10-3, yo. The East 10-3
because
the East 10-3.
Depends. If you
we get one of them spots. We get one of them spots.
CeeDee Lamb is not a number one on the outside.
Not yet.
So now
they got rid of what's name a year too early.
Amari Cooper.
You froze. Say it again because you froze.
But he
froze.
He can't play the actual position, yo. He was getting open in the slot. He was getting open in the slot, not on the X side. And you know he had a big game last week. That's fool's gold because Green Bay defense is not like that. So the next game is Kansas City, Magic Man Mahomes going against Justin Herbert without a Sunday night game. Take it away, Taz.
I'm going with Justin Herbert. I think now they rocking and rolling now. I think they start to find a little groove. You know, I was high on Justin at the beginning of the year. I was very high on him at the beginning of the year, and I ain't know what was transpiring. You know, but he had got hurt. He had got nicked. So, but now I like what I see out there. Like, yeah, I definitely like what I see out there. So I'm taking San Diego. What's the score?
Wow.
San Diego?
That's the upset of the week.
We're going San Diego.
You jumping out of the window on that one. Go ahead. Give me the score.
That's so easy. Oh, hey, don't think this y'all saw this one. Y'all saw this one. See? Don't think I got about 25 of them. I could do this all day.
Taz, can you give me your score, yo? Don't let him derail the conversation, yo. Go ahead, Taz, give me your score.
All right.
I can do this all day. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be right back.
27-24. 27-24, San Diego.
27-24, San Diego. So you got to get them down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get them down deep. The pool out of 58 people, 48 got Kansas City, 10 got the Chargers. Herbert been dealing with that injury. I think it's still in his head, especially if they play a tough team. It's still in his head. Man, get that out of here, man. It's still in his head. It's gonna be a little shootout. They gonna fight. They playing in Cali, but it's nice weather. And the Chiefs, half a bill, yo, $500 million, $500 million. He just gonna show people why he a Super Bowl champion, why he been the two, and he trying to get back to another one. He gonna put the young boy over his lap. He gonna put him over his knees, give him a spanking. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. Andy Reid,
score.
And he just like he cut out that Belichick mob. You gotta account for him. He's the 12th man out there. He's the best screen coach in history. He's gonna get out there, scream him to death. You know what I'm saying? Get the boy from Florida State. What's the boy name? The safety for the Chargers.
Derwin James.
Yeah.
Derwin
Go get out there,
James.
screen him. And Andy Reid know just when to say, all right, now go over the top. Bait him in. He gonna bait his ass in, then he gonna go over the top. And they gonna fight 24-17. They gonna get him, half a bill. Half a bill just gonna do his thing, man. And just get out of there. Never dared the offense.
See, I got Patrick Mahomes going in there and I got Patrick Mahomes. The Chargers defense has been suspect all year. Just his weapons, but they saying maybe Mike Williams and Keenan Allen might come back. But even if they come back, they're not going to be 100%. They're not going to be able to do the cuts and stuff they have to do as a wide receiver. I think Patrick was in there and puts on the show like he always does. He has Kelsey going bananas. I think they beat him 35-21 and get him out of there, because the Chargers are underperforming this year. And because of the injuries and Staley as a coach, and as I told y'all before, back in week 1 when we start doing this show, Sean Payton will be the Chargers coach next year, and then you'll see the real Justin Herbert. But like I said, you know what I mean? I said, I'm going to my home, them being them 35-21.
He throwing on one. He throwing on one. Okay.
Going against Arizona Cardinals. We don't even know if Kyler Murray is going to play, but I don't even think it matters. Cliff Kingsbury is a joke, and the 49ers are on a roll. I'm not that big on the 49ers. Like everybody think they're going to run the table and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. Not with Jimmy G. No. Go ahead, Taz. I'll let you take it.
I like the 49ers.
I'll keep putting on hats on like Troy.
I like the 49ers.
I got some more for you.
I like the 49ers, and I like Jimmy G, yeah. I do. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to get some tough quarterbacks, man. He did. But he's a winner. He's definitely a winner. You know what I'm saying? We may don't like him. He gets his team there. I'm going, I think it might be high. So I'm going to say 32-27.
So you think 27 points?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Troy.
Yeah. I'll never come back on here and tell y'all when I be right. I just let y'all have a little mental note that.
Hey, I ain't doing that much without Kyler Murray. Because I'm just, look, Colt McCoy.
Right, that's all I'm saying. But if you're right, I'll let you know you're right. So I had no problem with that. I had no problem with letting y'all know when you're right.
Y'all told me some information I didn't know. I ain't know Kyler was a player. I got them losing with Kyler, but I ain't know he wasn't playing.
Colt McCoy,
I ain't have all the details.
Colt McCoy get hit, he shook.
I said you don't know. I said if you don't know Kyler Murray playing before we even started, Taz, I gave you the information. I always do.
Remember, I wasn't right.
But
let's move. I still got the same. I still have the 49ers winning though, and I have them winning. No, I'm gonna keep the score. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Out of 58, 46 say the Niners gonna win. I'm going with the Niners. They feeling themselves. They brought in McCaffrey. They've got a new toy for Jimmy G to play with. They still got Debo. They just don't have no cohesiveness yet. That's going. I see that coming. Before I see a little cohesiveness coming before McCaffrey get hurt. They playing divisional, so they gonna be riding high. They took some bumps in the road. They up and down, but I got them beaten. I got their defense is better than Arizona. I got it count somewhat low. Arizona might score 10. They might score a touchdown, kick a field goal. They might get 2 field goals or a touchdown and a field goal. I got San Fran grinding them out, getting about 3 touchdowns, maybe a field goal. I got it somewhere like 24-10, 21-10, San Fran. Especially without Kyler Murray. They ain't beating them without Kyler Murray. They ain't beating them with him right now, I don't think.
Yeah, Colt McCoy. Yeah, Colt McCoy might start. You got D Hop report with a hamstring injury, and
damn, he hurt
the
again.
defense has been playing okay, but you got the Niners been involved, like you, because that's who Jimmy's more comfortable with, and Kittles and McCaffrey. They got the dude Mitchell back off of injury reserve. He has been playing pivotal part in that run game. So I think they're going to run the ball down Arizona's throat and go over the top with Ayuk. Jimmy G's going to make a couple plays, but I think the defense is really going to hold down Colt McCoy. I got a 31-17 in a blowout. I got San Francisco's winning that game handily, but I don't think San Francisco is going to be a team like everybody think they are that's going to come out in the NFC. I don't know why they talking like that. Jimmy G is prone for making mistakes. And like that, T.
No.
They're going to be right back down to.
I believe. I feel like this. They have a back there to do it all. He ain't gonna have to wait. No, get that out of there. Let Chris work. Let him cook. You see, Chris. You see the last game. They're not gonna let. They're not gonna put it in Jimmy G hands for him. That sign up with Chris McCaffrey was huge. That's to get a lot of pressure off of him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pressure.
Huge.
Huh?
But McCaffrey's been hurt the last 2 years. The last 2 years, so you can't put that in McCaffrey or he's gonna be nicked up on his side. That's the key. And what I want to correct you on, Ted, because you wasn't on here earlier, when you said Justin Fields was a bust, right? Have you seen Justin Fields the last 4 weeks? He's leading.
He look like a 4 or 5 running back. He's still stuck.
Because they.
Yes, I did. What is he passing to?
That man don't have no
quarterback, man. Is he a quarterback?
He don't have no
line. From Georgia. I like him too. But let's talk about it.
I guess Taz ain't seen him the last 4 weeks. I guess he ain't seen him.
I
guess Taz lost his eyesight.
He got him. He got to run unless he want to get killed.
He playing small, so you don't call him all, bro.
He got to run.
He went for 100 yards how many times?
His line worse than the Bengals.
4 weeks in a row.
I mean,
4 weeks in a row.
He got to run.
4 weeks in a row. And he set the record. He went for 167, the most yards by a quarterback.
167 rushing. Rushing.
He can
That don't press me rushing. That not pressing me. I don't want my quarterback running like that. And I have a running quarterback.
He got to. He got to run like that. He gonna be in the hospital.
Lamar, dude, he will throw a ball every now and again. He will, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put him over. No, he ain't like Lamar. He about to be more like Cam. He about to be more like Cam Newton. Call him little baby Cam. I'm gonna call him Cam, baby Cam. That's what I'm gonna call him. Baby Cam Newton.
How many games we got left?
What?
I think,
what? 7 or 8?
7.
Oh.
7 or 8.
Oh, wow.
What you trying to say? Don't say nothing crazy. Do not go out the side of your neck and talk about he gonna lead them to the wild card. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. See, you like Justin Fields because you like him emotionally. You like his heart. That's your type of football player, Troy. But is he throwing the ball?
He don't have a chance. Y'all don't seriously say hi.
He is throwing the ball.
He's doing his ass.
He's going for over 100.
He don't have a chance.
They traded for.
Put the line in front of him. He gonna be all right, though.
We'll see.
Put some lime in front of him, he gonna be all right.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying we'll see. I ain't big on Ohio State quarterbacks when it comes to the league.
So audience,
I'm just not big on Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I think Justin Fields will be right, man. I think Justin Fields will be okay. Because
he's hard. He looks slick. He got the build. You know what I'm saying? Handsome young man. Can run. Black man. So we want him to do good.
What you your person now?
Yo, we really spend this much time talking about the badge, yo.
He gonna be all right.
Yeah, you know about that.
No, we talking about Justin Fields, man. We not talking about the badge.
He on the badge.
Just Justin Fields, the player. That's it.
He on the badge. He ain't doing nothing special.
So that's all the picks, though. You know what I mean? So
that's all the picks.
Look at that, man. We did the show within an hour. That was all the game.
No.
We did the show, but this is why we did the show in an hour. Because y'all was late.
You know it's cold outside, so when it gets cold, you put on air muff. When it get cold, you put something over your head.
So, but you on the inside, though, yo. You on the inside. You in the house.
But you know what? I saved the last one for y'all. Cause let's go back. I saved the last one for y'all. This the one. This is my favorite. This the one I broke out on Taz TV.
And listen here, people.
This the one
jumping on the Taz TV at 8:30. We do the same thing. This show gonna be a little free. We gonna talk about a little everything.
Send me the link.
I am already.
This the one I broke. You remember this one, don't you, Taz? This the one you laughed at. This the one you laughed at. Who laughing now? Huh? Y'all knew I was gonna come over here and talk trash. Stone cold trash.
Oh, ain't no. Go ahead. Cause we don't listen to nothing. We all
I want to make the playoffs. I'm saying it right now. I want to make the playoffs, and I want to play the Eagles.
That's not gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, come right to Philly. Come right to Philly. So
I want to play the Eagles. Yeah, we'll come up there and eat some more cheesesteak. When we was hitting y'all, we was saying extra cheese and fried onion. Look, that's why
everybody want that mumble song. That's why they put them out.
Cheesesteaks when y'all way home. When y'all way back home on the bus, that's what y'all gonna be eating cheesesteaks. When y'all way back home with this L.
We saying. Didn't I say extra cheese and fried onions, bitch? Extra cheese and fried onions. Get my order right.
Yeah.
Do you
y'all a couple dollars in the back pocket? Which y'all did.
Go ahead. End the show. Then I'm gonna jump on the inbox, y'all.
Yeah, go ahead. End the show.
Okay.
Round to the background to the barricade. See that? Yeah. Go ahead. End the show.
Yo, why you got Ray Lewis in the corner, up in the corner like that?
That's my Baltimore corner.
Look how you do y'all, Baltimore. Look how you do y'all, Baltimore. We put y'all in the corner.
I got the
We put y'all in the corner, Baltimore.
I got my Dunbar corner. You know what I'm saying?
Let them see the Dunbar corner.
Yo. Man.
I am here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all boys later.
Hey, so look, we gonna head on over to Taz, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Taz, post the link in the comments below.
You thought I was slipping, pimping, that ain't my baby. Slid in them covers, I threw on that rubber, that ain't my baby. No, pull luck and we're too strong.
All right, that's what up. That's what
What
up.
do you
That's what up.
take me for?
Yeah, I'm down here in
You
Dallas,
think I'm
Texas.
crazy, but that ain't my 2 shots for true. I had to know
We got
ya.
Sunday.
I
I see
didn't
you
waste
guys
no
on
time. I
Sunday.
can figure out what you like. Be much like you taking me home tonight. And you showing out in that under outfit.
Central
Looking
Standard
all
Time.
bad, looking
This
real
is
thick. Got you twirling those curls when you
over
want
there.
it.
Well, we gonna
Come
go over
and
there
let
and
me
we gonna
give it
talk
to you,
some
take
Texas
this real
music.
nigga.
We gonna talk some
But I'm
basketball.
too focused.
We gonna talk
I'm
some
the
football.
side
We
nigga
gonna
and
talk
I
some
know
sports.
it. You texting me,
Might
you
even
pretty
talk
gonna be
some politics.
joking.
We'll see y'all
So if
next
it's my
Friday
baby,
night.
I take care of that. Women
We
run the
here in the
game and
building
I'm
every
aware
Friday
of
night.
that. I know I put too good on that night. But you finna fuck up my life. That ain't my baby.
Holla at your boy.
You thought I
See
was
y'all on Taz
slipping, but
TV.
this pimping,
See
that
y'all
ain't my
next week.
baby. When we slid in them covers, I threw on that rubber. That ain't my